Now, Google Drive is a great tool, to be completely honest. I love Google Drive. It's not just for saving photos, it's in fact for much, much more. Hey guys, so I'm making a video after quite a while and I want to make this video and be more regular from now on. It's like a publicly acclaimed thing that I'm now saying because I want to make sure that nowadays I am now making one YouTube video a week. At least that's the basic bare minimum that I think I can commit to. So no matter how I would be busy, I would make sure that this is something that I do. Okay, talking about today's video, it's mostly actually a very interesting video because I want to share about the 10 most amazing tools that I use on a daily basis. Yes, I'm pretty clear about this. These are the 10 tools that I use on a daily basis. Most of them are free. I think only one is paid. All the 9 are free. So yeah, things that you should be knowing. Many of the tools you might be knowing, but you won't know how to use them and what kind of a way should you be using them. So this video is going to be very, very interesting to you. So number one is Trello. Now Trello is a project management tool. It is like sticky notes, like sticky notes. You write what all things do you want to be making. You then drag that against a team member's name and you drag to done once it's done. And you can integrate it in different manners. You can integrate it to Slack, which is another project management tool. And it's just crazy. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. And it's a very good tool to make it accountable and for your team to work on an automation on an automation level. So you are not on a daily basis being like, okay, what did you do? Tell me, what did you do? Okay, now what's the update? Or it's not as slow as mails wherein send me mails about everything and your inbox is flooded. It's actually a very good tool because they know now what exactly is the task for the day, what all they have to do, and by the end of the day when you see all the tasks, all the cards pushed to done, you know that pretty much done their tasks. The second tool is Google Calendar. Now I love Google Calendar. Make sure that all of the things that you're in sync is in sync with Google Calendar. You should have a Google ecosystem, not because Google pays me for doing so. And while I'm just saying it, my Google kind of, it thought that my phone thought that I'm calling the OK Google kind of a thing, see, I don't know. Anyway, so Google Calendar is a great tool because it helps me schedule my tasks, it helps me schedule my day, my week, how am I supposed to be, and it helps me keep busy, but also in a very busy and hectic schedule, how do I take out time for my friends and family? That is only when you can synchronize and organize your work in the right manner. The problem with most of the people is that they don't know how to organize things. They just keep juggling a lot of different things and jo bhi task aaya, whatever comes their way, they'll just end up doing that. And because of which they do miss out a lot of the tasks, and also while they're missing out on all the tasks, they're also not able to complete the tasks. They just feel that there's so many things in their head, and it's just a very unhealthy habit, and that's where Google Calendar comes out to be a lifesaver. So Google Calendar is a very, very awesome tool that I definitely recommend everyone. Although you must have heard about Google Calendar, but maybe you're not leveraging Google Calendar to its absolute best that you're supposed to be doing. Third tool, oh my god, this is a magic tool. It is Canva. Canva is an amazing tool. Even the free features in Canva are incredible. And if you pay for the pro features, it's like putting your designing abilities on steroids. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm not going to say that you can compete with a person who is a pro at Photoshop, but the thing is, for your daily social media designs and for your clients that you want to be making, this tool would really do. This tool is just absolutely crazy, and I highly recommend. Canva is one tool that you must be using for your daily creatives, for your brochures, for your presentations, for your social media posts, and so many other things that you can be using for your creation of content, your thumbnails of your YouTube videos. All of that is done on Canva, and I highly recommend Canva. In fact, I ask my people to go from Photoshop to Canva because Canva gives you results much faster, and most of the work can be done on Canva. Another tool is Calendly. Now Calendly is a great tool for other people to book meetings with you. Calendly's Pro plan is also very good, but they have a free plan, which any which ways is extremely good. Now the Pro plan means that you can, it helps you follow up. So for example, it sends automated mails and text messages so that people do definitely, they don't forget to attend the meeting. So it's used that way. Integrate it to Google Calendar and you would know that your Google Calendar is filled with meeting book slots. Booking a meeting through Calendly is extremely well organized. It asks for different kind of questions and you can add them. You can even integrate a payment gateway if you want people to pay you before you attend that meeting, and it's got incredible features. So I highly recommend Calendly as a great tool to be used for other people to book meetings with you. Another tool is GoodNotes. Now the thing with GoodNotes is I'm not quite sure whether it can be used everywhere, but because I have an iPad Pro, GoodNotes turns out to be great. So you can see here, GoodNotes is an incredible tool for iPad, wherein I can just write flawlessly. I can make notes, I can do a lot of other things, and I'll tell you something funny. Now a lot of you might be thinking that okay, so GoodNotes is good for making notes, so for students, right? No, not really. So for most of the entrepreneurs and people who are more into the creative field, or even for the people who like creating systems, I'll tell you one thing. When you're putting something, your ideas on paper, it is even better. You can be much more creative compared to when you are trying to type that. It is much better. Your ideas flow naturally through your fingertips and it's much better. That's what I've realized with GoodNotes. It has done some incredible jobs for me. I'm much more creative when I'm writing it rather than typing it, and thus GoodNotes comes out to be extremely good. As I said, a lot of tools you might be knowing before, but you wouldn't know how to precisely use it and in what direction should you be using it. Thus this is really useful. Another tool, the next tool is Zoom. Oh my God, everybody now, thanks to COVID, we all know what is Zoom. We're all on Zoom calls and Zoom office meetings and Zoom online classes and a lot of other things. So Zoom is a very powerful tool to conduct webinars. Zoom is a great tool to conduct meetings. You can take the Zoom plan. It's a little pricey, but there is no other tool, hands down, there's no other tool which comes remotely close to what Zoom has to offer. So Zoom is a great video conferencing webinar holding tool. It's extremely fluent, extremely smooth, very easy, minimalistic features, and you can just know, like people who are even the first time users would know exactly how to use that. And thus Zoom is very powerful, especially for people who have office and now want to keep work from home. There's no other better tool than Zoom to be using. So another tool is Google Drive. Now, a lot of people may be going like, Google Drive is not really, I love Google Drive. It's not just for saving photos, it's in fact for much more. Now, Google Drive can ensure that you have all your PPTs or your Google Slides or your PowerPoint presentations or your Excel sheets and all of those things in sync. Apart from that, I use Google Drive to store my content bank. Now, what really happens is I have a lot of different photos and videos that I take for clients and even for me. All those are stored there and it is organized in a manner. So I know that, okay, although I have a lot of YouTube videos coming forward or my client YouTube videos coming forward, but what all are supposed to be edited, what all are edited and which one to post, all that is there on Google Drive. It's a very powerful tool. A lot of people don't use Google Drive in the way and they're still dependent on those external hard drives. I highly recommend Google Drive than any other tool out there. Google Drive is just incredible. It's made my life super easy. It's very good if you know how to organize your work and the folders. If you want to keep it in the right manner, Google Drive is the tool for you. The third last tool is Filmora. Now, Filmora is a great tool for video editing, and for people who are absolute beginners and don't really know how to make videos, how to edit videos in the right manner or professionally, Filmora helps you do that, and it's for absolute basic people. So whosoever it is, okay, if you don't know how to make videos the way that you're supposed to be making, don't worry. I mean, Filmora is just too simple, and again, it's too fast. So for me, it is quick action, quick results, and professional looking work. Filmora does it for you. Of course, if you want cinematic experiences, you would want to go for an Adobe Premiere Pro or FCP. But for most of the social media creative work, for most of your clients, and I don't know what not for your own business, I think that Filmora will do the trick. And in fact, it's really good, fast, and it just does it extremely well. Second last tool is InShot. Now, InShot is another great tool because it's just too fast. You can have it on your phone and literally edit videos, edit photos, and bam, it's live. You know, it's too simple. In short, it's extremely minimalistic and simple for video editing and photo editing. Something that I highly recommend everyone, and especially when, you know, like it's a YouTube video, you have to convert it into an IGTV video, or you have to convert it into 1:1 or 4:3 ratio, aspect ratio videos. So, you know, when you change the aspect ratio of different videos and photos, in short, comes out to be extremely handy, super simple, super easy to insert titles and everything. So it's as minimalistic as that on a daily based videos. I highly recommend that you go for InShot, because there is no other tool that does the job faster than InShot. Filmora is for longer format videos, but for shorter format videos, I feel InShot would do the trick for you. And finally, it is Hootsuite. Now, Hootsuite is a great tool. It is used for scheduling of posts, and it is really useful, because if I constantly work so hard on posting every single day on my social media, honestly, I'd just be drenched with work. And I've seen many of my students make that mistake. You know, they're like, initially they'll be like, oh my god sir, but you know, all we're doing is, you know, social media posts. When do we get the time to make money? Listen, you guys, you try to make money. Social media is just a tool, a roadmap taking you there. You can't just spend your entire day on posting on social media, idea creation, etc. Schedule it in the right manner. So play smart, don't play hard. And what you have to be doing is use Hootsuite so that once you've created, let's say you've created a YouTube video, you break it into small pieces, and then you schedule the content on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and any other platform that you want to through Hootsuite. And yeah, it automatically posts. Now your job every day is not to post. Your job would be to just share it on your story, ask people to share it, like, you know, through stories, ask people to engage with it, share it over DMs. That is what is important. Now remember this thing, your content will not get you followers. Your content is not going to get you the kind of reach that you're expecting. It is what you do once the content is posted. So therefore, the process till the content is posted needs to be super simple, and once that happens, it becomes super easy for you to actually, once you know how to engage it in the right manner, that's the key for making you reach a certain amount, or for making you to go to whatever level that you want to, or for your clients for that matter. These are my 10 amazing tools that I use on a daily basis. I do use more tools than these. I would love to share more. Do let me know if you want a second part to this video, but for now I think that's pretty much it. I was not feeling extremely well, to be completely honest. Let's just hope this is not COVID. But yeah, I decided that I'm not going to stop making videos. I'm going to make one YouTube video every week, and I'm going to stick by it now. So how did you find the video? Do like, subscribe, and whatever other things, although there is a video doing that. So what am I doing? Okay, take care guys, bye.